Part B only uses two different harmonies in the left hand. It uses E7 chords and A minor chords. Here is the bass line for Part B, Phrase 1. Try it with both hands. The two notes that are written small on the score are played before the beat, and they take time from the preceding note that is at the end of the previous measure. And then the note that is the third note of the ornament that is written with regular sized notes, it gets played at the same time as the beat. So be sure that you get the coordination of the two notes of the ornament coming before the beat and then the last note of the ornament coming on the beat. Anytime that you can simplify some of the music you're learning in order to get the hang of it quicker, it can be a good idea. And then just remember to bring it back up to its authentic level of complexity whenever you're ready for more challenge. Here is measure 1 and 2 only. And here is measure 3. And measure 4. And now I'll play the whole phrase with just the bass notes. The left-hand chords do just use E7 chords. At first we play an E7 chord with the 5th, followed by an E7 chord with the 3rd. The reason why Chopin uses a 5th at first is because on that beat, the right hand is playing the G sharp leading tone, so the left-hand chord doesn't need it. Then whenever you get to the 3rd beat, the right hand is playing the B key, and that means the left hand doesn't need the B key, so it'll play a 3rd. Let's practice just the beats with no extra 8th notes. It's called voice exchange when one line of music, or voice, has a certain note, like G sharp, and then a different line of music, also known as a voice, takes that note over next. There's the first measure. As soon as you're ready, try to make one hand softer than the other. We will typically play the accompaniment softer than the melody, so here that means the left hand should be softer. But you can also practice it the other way just to develop your mental flexibility. The second measure is like this. The left hand will play the A key at first, and then play A minor chords. There is E on the bottom of the chord, A in the middle, and middle C on top. Because the interval of the chord from bottom to top is a 6th, I'll be playing the bottom note of the chord with finger 4 to facilitate moving back down to a low note in the next measure. So I recommend playing fingers 4 on E, 2 on A, and 1 on middle C. Thankfully, because this is not a seventh chord, this chord is always just going to be a complete triad, and there's not going to be anything difficult to remember about it. It is what's called a second inversion triad because A is not on the bottom, the fifth of the chord is on the bottom. So here's the left hand for the first two measures. Once you get the hang of the second measure, you can go back to the first measure and try to tie them together. In order to play faster, you could speed up and pause at the end of the measure to collect yourself. And then once you get the hang of playing a little quickly, maybe you'll be able to play everything at a comfortable medium speed. Here's the third measure, the left hand E7 chord. We'll be using a fifth the whole time. The fourth measure plays A minor again, and the right hand goes like this. There it is with just the bass note. Here it is with just the chords. And now complete. Part B, phrase 1, measure 4. The whole phrase. Whenever you're ready, you can add pedaling if you haven't already. I'll play in super slow motion again. Lower. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Now I'll try playing with reverse balance between the hands. And now with very predominant right hand. I'll save the next phrase for next time. In order to bring it all together, I'll play the fourth phrase of part A and then the first phrase of part B. Now I'll play the entire part A and the first phrase of part B. Good luck and see you next time.